Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Cool Yoshi here, welcoming you back to Hot Wheels Unleashed for Nintendo Switch. In the last video, we left off, well, doing a little bit better, taking out our second boss, but then finding the hard truth that this game is quite massive, actually, and to even get through certain parts, we have to literally explore everywhere. Just to find all these secrets. And something else that's like, oh man. I thought this was pretty tough, but then this is like ridiculous. My goodness. Anyway, right now we're trying to focus on clearing the bosses for the moment. And we'll go with this next, because this is the next one on our line. Once we can get our boost through, it'll be much easier to win. Now, if you want to really swing on this game, if you're playing on hard, it's gonna be medium or hard. It's way too difficult. Instead, just play on easy, and you'll have a much easier time. But really playing on medium to make it so that it is not boring. Because I didn't want to actually have a super chill game. I feel like by doing it this way, we might get I get really salty on my tangents. I never mentioned I would do off of medium. I just want to try and do all the races and the stuff that's important to possible races. I want to do all those. Still, I will do it a lot. Out of the way, if that's like the only thing that's left. After all, we're not going to be done until that. Looks like it's going to take a lot longer than that. To be fair though, it's about time. Really, because I'm going to restart that. Because that was red. I'll just restart immediately and try to get a not terrible start. Would be ideal right now. And yeah, if we were to hit that start, we probably would have there's actually edges on the tracks now. So the other tracks we were playing, we were just like hitting them, and now all of a sudden there's edges. So now we actually have to. Because if we don't, we're gonna fall off. As they say, we gotta get blue. Pretty sure I had to. Once I messed up. No, we need to not restart that. It's probably better that we practice that. Okay, so that one I probably just gonna have to break it. That part's so bad, we may have to actually break it. To be fair, the game kind of wants you to use your brakes almost everywhere here, so I think now and on top of that, still diffusing the boost literally everywhere. I don't know what sometimes causes this. But by the way, turtle racing is much easier. So it's arguably, supposedly harder to get turtles than he goes cheating again. See what I mean? They start crazy. So you pretty much want to be boosting everywhere. That's how why we didn't get it the first time before. Okay, at least we made it to the other side. That makes it much closer. Made it. I think it's actually probably better we left out there than fall off the track. Again, purposely taking it. What if we should have I think where we really tough. That's right. Didn't know it was the end, but we also got so it doesn't matter. We'll probably clean up the I will admit, once we finally start finding the Seaheads, we're probably gonna clean up the races first. Just to get the hard part out of the way. Then we can clean up after that. Alright. Yeah, we just need to place in the podium. That's all that matters for us. We still get somewhat meaningful money, even if we're not placing first, but we need to place first to actually get the 100% parts. I get how they made easy, though. Like, they want it to be enjoyable for everyone. If I do it fancy, they'll probably have to play on easy, because, like, or play on normal unless you actually know what you're doing. Of course, I'm playing on normal because I want to become good racing. The only way you can get to it, as you said, you have to get good. Track here, more obstacles. So the late places just get really annoying. They sat with the strong AI and it gets only very worse, even worse towards the end. Oh, what the heck? What was that? That was something completely different. I've never seen that mechanic before. Ah! Help me around. I think I got hit by a police car. That's probably what happened. I don't mind if, like, you just wanted to beat all the bosses. You're happy with that. But imagine the final boss race is probably really tough. Get slammed by it. He's actually getting off. Oh, that looks good. Still, turning hard. That's really good. I know I said that it's probably better to boost out of the turns rather than go home, but it can be a decent strategy. Now we just here and do what they are. There they go, using the disc. by side with that our car. I realize not only are there weird cars that are really cool, but there's also instead of kids in the street. There's lots of DLCs. We were playing the game at an earlier point, it would have different cars in these races instead. Just the Hot Wheels cars, there's only so much. I also found this quite interesting. AI almost kind of have to random sounds like players. What I mean by things, I mean by like their logo is different, their instrument they use is completely different. You get to see all these things when you don't have the DLC. As you can see, we kind of have to drift everywhere to do it really good. And I have I really want to boost in Australia. Alright, there we go. We made it. Made up for our mistakes and won that time. Do not believe we had a restart on that one this time, so that was surprisingly easier. I feel what I had like maybe one sort of crash, but we made it through. That looks really cool actually. Alright, so we want to take this path because we want to get towards this boss here. So now we have to actually do a time trial. This might be tricky with this car. We're gonna do blind boxes by the way at first, but I think later on I want to do something different. Alright, forget, we're in Santos vehicle. We're close to the 400. So we'll do that. Oh, now of course one shows up. So that's what it looks like to sell a vehicle. You get money instead of extra stuff. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is go to our collection and upgrade that same car we talked about earlier, the Track Manga. Funny name there. And this gets us to basically the highest stats in the entire game, but in exchange has only 2 boosts versus the Dragon's free. So now we have basically the 2 best cards in the game. In fact, to make it faster, let's add this to favorites. And this to favorites so we can actually find them more easily, and we're gonna use them. You'll see this car is very broken though. Like, with this particular setup, the game is gonna be fairly easy. We already got a good chance to win at the Dragon Buster, so I think playing the game normally with us, that's actually the car you want to use on the higher difficulty levels. But this one is probably the best car overall. I think it was somewhat worth it, spending the DLC money just to make this run easier. The reason why I mentioned this initial D car is because it feels similar to the initial car. I will admit, the time trials are probably easier than so there are some really tight pretty much everywhere you go. that's a reset. Obviously, in a time trial, if we make any mistakes, we are going to immediately restart and try again until we don't make those mistakes again. We're simply not used to this. One of the few cars you could actually use the brakes at the right time and actually get around it once not bumping the walls. Okay, that's a restart immediately. So again, we can't have any fall-off, so we're just gonna have to immediately restart. So stupid, because when we were playing with the pressure, we didn't really make any mistakes except for once initially, and now all of a sudden we just cannot do this again. We're just not used to using the hard. Yeah, pretty sure. I think once we come to learn this car, I'll probably be better. Still has the same speed as the brakes, albeit it's much better to control. This time we're prepared. Let's drift like that. There we go. Now it's not fall off. There we go. Do that now. Okay, now I'm getting very freaking annoyed. Literally messed up on the very last freaking jump. If we would have destroyed the Unleashed time if that didn't happen, but of course, that time, so we have to restart again. That's why this game is so annoying. Literally, you have to be perfect for a lot of trials. Late time trials are pretty difficult, so I guess I sort of lied. In case you haven't noticed, like, so time trials are the hardest because the Unleashed time is not changed. So you'll have to come like as hard as possible. Once we did not make a dumb mistake like we did last time. Don't know why we made all those dumb mistakes for. Thankfully, it's only one lap too, not three. Imagine making mistakes for 3 laps in a row. That would be way more awkward to do. As you notice, though, that car is very worth it. As you see, we kind of destroyed that time trial, like, quite a bit. If we do get some other cool cars, I'll probably try to use those. Anyways, now that this is in the favorites, it's much easier to find. By the way, get used to seeing those gears climb up now, because now that we know which car to use, we're not going to change cars for the rest of the game. Some cars are just not great, especially since we're playing medium. If you were playing on easy, go ahead and pick whatever car you think is the coolest. Just note that you probably won't do the time trials unless you do what I have. And by the way, this thing I bought, I think was fairly cheap for like $3 or something. So surprisingly cheap DLC. I find this far behind? I know we so much stuff, but I didn't think it was that bad. See what I mean by the AI just cheating in this game? I feel like they push it way too early in certain cases. I think those obstacles definitely slay them the most. Even more than those snakes, but the snakes also have a chance to just straight up stop you entirely. Not even look like that. Just hit naturally on its own. Blocking them. Right on there. It's just a hit. He's straight. Still blasting the punch. Don't get why sometimes once the Vicky or Sanchez, yeah, I always catch it up. But every time they don't. Makes no sense. I just realized now we have this track outside. Maybe I should go back to the normal strategy. So for specific purposes, we should probably just reset like we don't get the first reset. Switch the armor. I know I said how I might go through some of the races eventually. That was actually mostly just actually a lot this far. Now that I have this far, I think I want to go slow. Like a unique race and let's get there. And stuff will just this is usually the perfect way to Hey, for once we didn't mess up. Now if we boost for that sector, I'll just stay ahead of them. Oh dear. That's it, and they're trying to cheat again. But joke's on you, I'm already faster than you. Looks like they ate my dust instead. One of them literally says eating dust out. Well, now, I've already, you eat my dust, stinkers. Okay, good. So in the end, we were somehow able to win our first try. It just seemed scary at first. That's all. Alright. I will admit, these later races are probably going to get even more annoying. So, here we go. Now we got Test of Strength. I think now, from here on out, we want to try and win most of them. We will go back and probably redo some ones we've missed, once we're done. But first, we have to... But first, I want to get through all the bosses first. Because I believe that's how you unlock most of the game, is meet the bosses, and this Yeti one I'm trying to go for right now is the next closest, so that's why I'm going here now. Oh, but this game's pretty long. There's a lot more content than I was expecting. I actually shouldn't be surprised for, and compared to Hot Wheels Girls, didn't have my percent up to that. It was still pretty cool otherwise. No, I did not show the preview on this. Hey, so I really wanted to say one part. That's definitely. Yeah, yeah, some of these later tracks have a lot more opportunities. So yeah, not only did some might get more challenging, well, they actually are always good. If they would have balanced medium, at least make it so the cars boost, but not proper brake. They should go slower, like stop boosting once they get to a certain part, and only boost to like catch up to it instead. That way it'd be competitive, but like they wouldn't keep getting farther and farther and farther and farther. We can also just go ahead. We can also restart. Like, it's faster. I'm not sure if that was intended. Somehow started that. That's different. Oh my gosh, we may not even get hurt. Yeah, it's really cheating hard. Okay, now that's bad. We got close to the end, and now we have to restart. So let's not have to refresh like several times. As you might have guessed, you can only afford like 1 or 2 restarts at like all Okay, I'm gonna restart that. Because that's so early on and we missed all 3 boosts somehow. We're gonna read through that, except this time let's not fail like a kid, please. I'm not saying that we are a kid, but this is supposed to be. So this is normal. This does not be like that at all. What am I saying? I think we can just see how hard those go. That's my goodness. Got a way better start than this. We'll be able to catch up with this. Probably. I think most of these are racing games. Usually the final part that probably matters. You this up at an earlier section, you can recover like that. Yeah, I knew that was bad. The moment I messed that up, it's the restart. Yeah, we can't have a mess that bad. Lily got sent flying off of the air. This is where we need to know when to restart. What I also find kind of annoying is the fact that unless you do very specific steps, more often than not when you get forced to respawn because you messed up badly, it puts you really far back. Pretty far back. That one was probably best. That's definitely the worst part in there. Thankfully it's only I will say that is probably the hardest section of the trash box. That's probably going to be the night. Wow. Second. That's probably one I should have commented. Of course, we need to complete a full chat. That's the only way we're going to get any practice. There's like 52 races and 57 races. So that's 57 total races. We must do basically absolutely. Yeah, no, right. Like 5 players go out and play this game. Forget. At the same time, it's like not fun. Let's get blast. I see how we keep losing that stupid Unionic Stegosaurus every time. We need to stride that dude next time. Hey, yes, the car, and now you know that the car speed doesn't really matter. Really, it's the AI that's super controller. There's one thing I can say to the developers, it's one, fix this stupid bug that makes you respawn like super far back. 2, fix your AI, please, and make it so that it doesn't cheat super hard. That they do so much is just ridiculous. That's what makes this game so hard. If they didn't have to, they would be so much easier to win. But because of that, it's very hard. The fact that we're gonna have to do this with 57 races in a row is just gonna be really probably gonna have to be crazy. Just knowing exactly when the race is. No, we're probably gonna have to do another spot. The hard section. Once we actually did that, pretty good. These guys still kind of cheap. Still a bit. Yeah, No, whatever. We missed it. I don't know why sometimes you get to the higher track and other times you fall to the low. Oh, wait to go. Okay, that's gonna be a nerve. What am I doing? Oh, enter full. Restart. I swear, these races are so impossible. I may have to actually change it on easy just to beat this one freaking race. But this is with the fastest car, but like I said, it's really hard. You have to like drift everywhere, boost everywhere, like also do good on the upper sections too. I'm just gonna keep restarting until we finally, like, not mess up, man. And just so you know, yes, I am a no-cut person, so we're gonna get a pretty long playthrough. That should be me just failing at these tracks. And again, like I said, there's only one way to learn this, and that's to get good. Not learn if you restart on the first track. So the only reason I'm even restarting at all is just to win a race. Try and win every other race. Again, you don't want to rip this guy right? Yeah, this is so early on. We kind of have to go. You like stop and fuck me. Stop bumping around and actually play. Probably should have just played hard there. There we go. We just have to break more. Just not used to breaking. It's usually only have to break a little bit to get it to a grip. This turns are really hard. Still in the end. Yes, you can advance even if you don't get it. Need first. Hey, once you advance. Drift and stay on the top, really. Okay. Ah, frick you, Skull Crusher. Of course he still wins. Which means we have to restart again. And we, of course, because we were so tired. Well, I guess it's determined that because I'm doing the maximum setup, if I fail anymore, I will just keep trying this one race until I finally win. And now you can also see the other really dumb side of this game. This game is kind of imbalanced as frick, as you can see. Some races you can just get in your first try with this mode, and other times you will literally redo it like 3 to 4 or 5 times like me, literally spending 30 to 45 minutes just to get through one frickin' track, just to, albeit, win one track on medium. And they call this game Zame. This is more like a super pro game, let me tell you. Alright. This time let's actually, I blame the fact that the game cheated gave us the name for that, so let's actually now we have a different. What's annoying is we get different moves each time, so they won't always be the same moves. And we have to restart that immediately. Since this is just the first part, it's probably better than play from the right. Ready for that. It's a good thing there is no balance mechanic. Without it, the game is probably impossible to do certain parts. Where we have to reset like so. Okay, yeah, that's a restart. So yeah, we can't respawn that many times, so we gonna have to try it again, but let's not suck like an idiot does, please. That'd be nice. Honestly, I only did the other track set just to be balanced. Sorry if we're not making any progress, guys. I did say I would do 100% on one. Getting the full experience here. I will probably go down to one of the legendary if I can actually set this one. I bet that Unleashed will literally take like 50 plus hours, with each track taking like an hour. So like just like if you said like just did the time to unlock stuff and like all the basic boss races. I think that alone would take 1 hour per track, so like total 57 hours. Like, crap, it's really hard. Hell yeah. Here, how slow I go in. I have to kind of go slow on this part anyway. It's the only way we can win. We can also wall ride some of these sections too, so we need to make sure we're doing that as well. The option here. Okay, see now he sounds like right. Get out of the way, Chevy. And of course we mess up this at every frame. This is the same section we keep freaking up every time, so seriously, the bend this down. Yeah, great range, man. We didn't even get further that time. We're so bad, man. We need to actually get in here, man. Now I feel even more dumb. We made it through the first part of the race, and then we just completely messed up. We could not win at all. I don't get why sometimes they do go really fast on other times, and other times they don't. Believe me, I think the AI just cheats. I really do feel like. Alright. Well, I will say, I don't want to get... Okay, I am going to say this. Just looking at it, this game is going to be freaking impossible on this app. So be it. Except for doing the boss races on there. That's only if you don't know what we're doing. If the game's going to be this frustrating and the AI is just going to cheat so hard that it's going to be bad for it, I'll play it on easy so we can hit their sorry butts out of here. So that way we can actually play the game the way we want to play. Come on. Still technically get 100%. And then we're still gonna have to do some time trials on it. The time trials are gonna be probably the trickiest part of it. Why sometimes we make it to the top. See, we cut quite a few people up and I think that's random to even take that far. This is ridiculous, man. Just enjoy the game, man. You're just playing one race, so this is gonna get really annoying. I will say I have an idea. If we I don't want to take forever on the setup, but I also still want to do this on Portal, so I have a new idea. Because this race setup might take a little while, and I'm pretty sure not everybody wants to watch it a little while, I'm gonna make this attempt set up my last attempt, and if it still fails after that, it means like I still haven't gotten it after this attempt. I will come back to you when I stop sucking and actually finish the race in first place. It says I'm first. Only then will I play the game properly. And that's super cool. I'm just gonna finish the race up, and if we cannot get it done, then we are going to keep trying until we get it off screen. Once we finally get it off screen, it'll be fine. So you may not always see the full attempts on how I did it, and you might believe that I did it on easy, but believe me, I will do it. I hope you guys can trust me. Like I said, I can't take this anymore. Alright, so, I'm not going to admit that I'm a fed, but I will admit my baby gloves and side glove steps, my mean gloves are coming on right now. Screw you, game. We're putting it on easy. Screw it. I don't care what anybody says anymore. Now you know why this game is such a nightmare. Frick it. We are playing this game on easy, getting it done, and getting the frick out of here. Because holy crap, this game is impossible. Why was it designed like that? I think for that alone, I think this may be, I'll just say, this is the hardest racing game I ever played. Nobody should ever play this game on hard. You can probably beat it, but like, just imagine having to actually do all this on medium. No, thank you. I am done playing this game like that. What does this mean? Of course we're still gonna do 100% completion, but I don't want to slow down the videos by like 3 minutes, so yeah. So, with that note, I'm gonna end this episode here, and as you saw there, the mean gloves are coming on. We are going to play this game on easy mode, just get it done because I am freaking tired of losing. So, I will see you guys later. Bye.